You know that feeling when you're learning a new language and numbers just feel like this endless list of words you have to memorize? It's a total drag, right? Well, today we are going to completely crack the code for Spanish numbers, all the way from 0 to 100. And trust me, in just the next few minutes, you're going to see it's not about memorization at all. It's actually a super simple, logical system you can get the hang of, like, right now.
All right, so here's our game plan. We're going to tackle the first 15, then see how the teens and 20s are built, count by tens, and then, you guessed it, put it all together. Let's do this.
Okay, first things first, we've got to lay down a solid foundation. Think of these first numbers, from 0 all the way to 15, as the essential building blocks. I mean, everything else we do today is going to rely on these. So yeah, these are the ones you've just got to commit to memory.
So here they are. This slide has literally every unique word we're going to need. These are the absolute core pieces of the puzzle. What I'll do is I'll say them out loud, and hey, if you can, repeat them after me. It really helps lock in the pronunciation. Ready? Let's go. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Awesome. Seriously, these are your essential tools for everything that comes next.
And check this out, you can use these immediately. See this? Tengo tres manzanas. I have 3 apples. Just by knowing the word tres from that list we just did, you can already make a totally normal, useful sentence. You literally have the tools right now to start counting stuff around you. How cool is that?
All right, on to the next section. And this is where the fun really starts. We're officially leaving pure memorization in the rearview mirror. This is where we start to see the code, the first real pattern. It's a simple little formula for the numbers 16 through 19.
Okay, this is the crucial part. You're not memorizing anymore, you're building. You take 10, that's 10, right? And you literally just combine it with the single digit. Think about it like this. 16, which means 10 and 6, all get squished together into one single word, 16. That's it. That's the whole trick. So let's take a look. 16 is 16, 17, 17, 18, 18, and 19, 19. You can totally hear it, right? It's 10 plus the number. Oh, and here's a pro tip. See that little accent mark on 16? That's not just for looks. It's telling you exactly where to put the stress, on that last syllable. 16. It makes all the difference. And bam, just like that, you can say there are 18 students in the class. You're already talking about bigger numbers, and all you did was follow that one simple rule. You're expanding what you can say so fast. Okay, ready for the 20s? The pattern here is super similar, but there's a tiny little twist. And get this, once you nail this part, you'll have pretty much mastered a third of all the numbers to 100. Seriously. So here's that little twist I mentioned. The key thing to see is how the word for 20, 20, changes just a bit. That E on the end gets swapped out for an I, so it becomes 20 before it smushes together with the next number. It's one smooth, connected word.
And you can see just how consistent this is, right? You've got 20 for 20, and then it just rolls. 21, 22, 23. It's the exact same pattern all the way up to 29. Once you see that, boom, you've unlocked the entire set of 20s.
This is such a useful phrase, by the way. Tengo 22 años. I am 22 years old. If you're in your 20s, you can now tell someone your age. It's just so practical and something you can use right away. All right, deep breath. We've arrived at the master key. No exaggeration. This next part is what unlocks basically everything else, all the way up to 99. And it all boils down to one simple, beautiful rule. Okay, first, we just need to add a few new anchor words to our toolkit. These are the tens. 30 is 30, 40 is 40, 50, 50, 60, 60, 70, 70, 80, 80, 90, 90, and finally, 100 is 100. Got 'em? Good. And here it is, the master formula. Now here's the big change. Unlike the teens and 20s, these are 3 separate words. It's actually easier. You just say the 10, like 40, then you add the word for and, which is just E, and then you tack on the single-digit number you already know, like dos. So you get 42, 40 and 2, 42. That's the whole thing. Let's see this pattern in action with a big one, 99. You just grab 90 for 90,
Pop in y and then nueve for 9. 99. 90 and 9. It really is that straightforward. You can literally construct any number you want now, all the way to 100.
Okay, you've learned all the rules, you've got the building blocks, you've got the formulas. So what do you say we put this new knowledge to the test? Let's do a little quick-fire practice round.
Okay, first one. How would you say 68 in Spanish? Think about it. What's the word for 60, then the word for and then the word for 8? You know all the pieces.
Yes, 68. 60 and 8. See? You totally got this.
All right, let's flip it around. I'll say it. You tell me the number. Ready? What number is 33? Listen to the parts. What are you hearing?
That's it. 33. 33 is 30. Tres is 3. You see how it's just logical? Once you know this system, it's not a mystery anymore.
So, what's the big takeaway from all this? Well, to make this stuff really stick, you got to use it, right? The source material had some great tips for this, like just try counting stuff out loud during your day. Or when you write down the date, do it in Spanish. It's these little things that will take it from something you just learned to something you know. And there you have it. I mean, think about it. In just a few minutes, you went from thinking you had to memorize a long, boring list to actually understanding a system and building these numbers for yourself. You've totally cracked the code. So the only question left is, now that you can do it, what are you going to count first?